Hi all and welcome to my exam mini video 2. Today we will be discussing epistasis. But first, what is epistasis? Well, epistasis is when one gene at one locus masks or modifies another gene at one other locus. The results being we have multiple different genotypes but the same phenotypes. Translating to they all physically look the same but their genetic makeup is different. That may seem a little confusing, so let me help explain. First, you need to understand there are 6 modes of epistasis, and each mode is unique in their own way of masking or modifying genes. Today, we will be focusing on single dominant epistasis. Single dominant epistasis means the dominant alleles at one locus mask or modify the expression at another locus. The ratio for single dominant epistasis is 12 to 3 to 1. And if we were to do a dihybrid cross, you can see how this ratio would look like and the grouping. So to help explain that, I have asked the help of the Incredibles. So here is a pathway drawn to help explain how we get certain phenotypes based on their genotypes. And to further explain that, with a dihybrid cross, here we have a blonde-haired individual because they have a big A. The enzyme 1 is inhibited, meaning despite them having a big B or a little b, they're going to be blonde-haired. If they have little a, they can then go to the intermediate, which is red hair. At this intermediate, if you have a big B, the individual will stay red-haired, meaning you have to have a little a, and one big B. Because if you have 2 little b's, they will be a black-haired individual through enzyme 2. Now, we will do a dihybrid cross. And as you can see, this results in a 12 to 3 to 1 ratio. 12 blonde-haired, 3 red-haired, and 1 black-haired individual. And this is because 12 of them have big A's, 3 of them have little a's but a big B, and 1 of them has 2 little a's and 2 little b's. Then, if we did a cross of big A, big B, little a, big B, little b, we would get a ratio of 2 to 2. 2 blonde-haired and 2 red-haired. There will be no black-haired individuals in this case due to the parents not both having a little b. I hope this helps and you learned a little something about genetics and epistasis.